Okay, so if you've been on social media at all lately, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The food scene in Japan right now is just an explosion of deliciousness. You're scrolling and boom, there's a strawberry parfait that's literally taller than your head. Then you see this perfectly marbled wagyu, and then some crazy new ice cream flavor you couldn't even have dreamed of. Things move so fast here, and today we are going to dive right into what is trending. From the most incredible sweets to some super smart deals and, some really cool new takes on old traditions. So let's get into it. It all starts with a feeling, right? This headline right here, covered in strawberries. I mean, it's not just talking about a dessert. It's like a mission statement. It's this deep desire to be completely, totally immersed in something amazing. We're not talking about just, a single strawberry on your cake. No, the goal here is to be surrounded, just absolutely overwhelmed by the best of the season. It's pure indulgence, and honestly, I'm here for it. And of course, when you see that kind of indulgence, this is the first thing that comes to mind. You see one of those giant, beautiful parfaits, and your brain just goes, whoa, the calories look insane. It's this perfect mix of shock, a little bit of awe, and let's be real, a whole lot of, I want that. It's almost like a badge of honor. You're not just having a snack, you're taking on a delicious challenge, and you absolutely have to post it online. But then, after all the hype and the photos, it really comes down to this. This is a real comment from someone just completely blown away. So delicious I could cry. And that's the whole point, isn't it? It's that moment when you realize it's not just for looks. These food trends aren't just about marketing. They are designed to be a full-on experience that gives you an emotional punch. Okay, so let's dig into the biggest trend of them all. Right now, the undisputed champion, the king of the food scene, is the strawberry. I'm not kidding. For a few months every single year, the entire country just goes crazy for them. It is a complete and total strawberry takeover, and it is absolutely amazing to see. And I want to be super clear, we are not just talking about buying a pack of strawberries at the store. This is a whole cultural event. Restaurants are in this epic battle to create the most jaw-dropping, Instagrammable parfaits. Luxury hotels are turning their ballrooms into these all-you-can-eat strawberry wonderlands with dozens of different desserts. There are these super elegant afternoon teas that mix strawberries with cherry blossoms, the ultimate taste of a Japanese spring. The demand is so crazy that a single slice of really good strawberry shortcake can cost over 1,500 yen. That's like more than $10, and people will happily wait in line to get it. It is a full-blown frenzy. And if you need proof of just how massive this obsession is, just look at this number. This isn't for the whole country. This is the number of people who went to one festival. The Yokohama Strawberry Festival brought in over 500,000 people, 580,000. That is like the entire population of a big city, all coming together to celebrate one fruit. It just shows you how important seasonal food is here. And it's so popular they're even expanding it to other cities. This is not some small foodie thing. It's a nationwide party. Now, strawberries might be the main character of the season, but the bigger story here is Japan's love for all things sweet, especially when they're limited time only. That's the key. Take Haagen-Dazs, for example. They are masters at creating hype. The recent brulee cheesecake flavor, it sold out almost immediately. And then you have Valentine's Day, which in Japan is basically a giant national chocolate festival. Department stores will host these huge events where thousands of people line up for hours just to buy special chocolates from all over the world. The hunger for these special, high-end, and temporary sweet treats is just absolutely massive. All right, so let's switch gears a little, because all this excitement for food isn't just about spending a lot of money. It's also about being smart. There's this whole other obsession with finding a great deal, and honestly, some of the ways businesses in Japan do this are just incredibly creative. Okay, so this slide shows two totally different ways to get a deal. On the right, you have Niku no Hi, which is all based on a really clever pun. Let me break it down for you. In Japanese, the numbers 2 and 9 can be read ni and ku. So niku sounds just like the word for meat. Get it? So on the 29th of every month, it's meat day, and restaurants go all out with these amazing deals. I'm talking a beer for 29 yen, which is practically free, 29% off grilled beef, or even getting 50% more meat in your dish for free. It's so simple, but it's genius, and people totally plan their schedules around it. But senkyuwari, wow, this is something else entirely. It's such a unique concept. The whole idea is to help solve a real problem, low voter turnout, by giving people a yummy reason to participate. It's so simple. You vote, get a little slip of paper as proof, and then you can show that at tons of different shops and restaurants for a discount. And these aren't just tiny discounts either. You could get 10% off your bill at a sushi place, or get a great bowl of ramen for only 550 yen.
It's a total win-win. Businesses get more customers, and more people get involved in their community. It's literally using food to make a positive change.
So we've seen the obsession with seasonal sweets and these super clever deals. But what happens when all this modern food culture meets traditions that are hundreds of years old? Well, it turns out that even the most classic customs are being debated and getting some really, really cool modern updates.
Can you imagine seeing a headline like this? It's pretty intense. Should we stop eating ihomaki? For those who don't know, ihomaki are these long sushi rolls you're supposed to eat for a festival called setsubun. You have to face a specific lucky direction and eat the whole thing without talking. For years, this trend has gotten bigger and bigger, mostly pushed by convenience stores. So for the media to start asking if we should just stop, that's a huge deal. It tells you a real conversation is starting.
And this chart really tells the whole story. On one side, the tradition is still going strong. You have these amazing local shops where people work all night, hand-rolling like 15,000 eko hamaki for their neighbors. That's pure tradition. Then you've got the big business angle. One supermarket chain sold over 600,000 of them. It's a huge moneymaker. But then you have that third bar, the debate. People are asking real questions like, is this getting too commercial? And what about all the food waste when stores have to throw out the ones they don't sell? It really shows a culture that's thinking hard about its own traditions. And this is what's so cool. While one tradition is being questioned, other traditions are being totally reinvented in the most fun ways. It's what makes the culture here so alive. It's not about being stuck in the past. It's about finding new ways to make old customs feel fresh and exciting for today. Okay, this is probably my favorite example ever. So, Hinamatsuri, or Girls' Day, is this beautiful festival where families display these fancy doll sets that look like the old imperial court. It's very traditional. But look what Baskin-Robbins did. They partnered with Sanrio, yes, that Sanrio, and made an ice cream version. You can pick your favorite ice cream flavors, and they're topped with these adorable little chocolates of Hello Kitty as the Empress and Cinnamoroll as the Emperor. How cute is that? It's just brilliant. It takes a tradition that might feel a little old-fashioned to some kids and makes it fun, interactive, and, well, delicious. This is exactly how you keep traditions alive. Wow, okay, so we've covered a lot. From drowning in strawberries to voting for ramen and seeing Hello Kitty as an ice cream empress. So what does this all mean? What are the key things that are really driving Japan's amazing food scene right now? Let's break it down. First, seasonality is everything. The strawberry obsession is the perfect example of how the whole year is about celebrating what's fresh and in season. Second, novelty creates buzz. Those limited time offers and collabs like Sanrio and Baskin-Robbins create this intense feeling that you just have to try it before it's gone. Third, a clever deal goes viral. Meat day and election discounts aren't just about saving money. They're fun ideas that people love to talk about and share. And finally, tradition here is super flexible. The culture can debate one custom while totally reinventing another. It's all about that perfect mix of respecting the past while having fun with the future. So, that's where we are. We've seen that food in Japan is way more than just something to eat. It's a social event, it's a way to celebrate the seasons, it's a chat with history, and it's always, always about innovation and fun. It's a place that can turn a simple fruit into a national event and voting into a delicious prize. So, the big question is, what's next? What new ingredient or clever deal or amazing pop culture team-up is going to be the next big thing that everyone in Japan goes crazy for? I, for one, can't wait to see. Thanks for exploring it with me.